Hello, everybody. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Gav. I don't know why this is doing what it's doing. Hello, everybody. Hey, Tommy. I gotta turn that off. Let's see here. Forget it. We'll just do this and so anyway, welcome to Easter Sunday. Welcome, Tommy, Gav. Says there's a couple other people in there, but I was bored. I didn't do a live yesterday because I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. And I thought I'd pop in and alleviate your boredom. Give you something to watch. Like me. I know. Scary, I know. Scary. Scary. My goodness. That thing gets dirty. Anyway, so I figure do what everybody else is doing. I know. It's boring. But heck, let's make an Easter egg or two and go from there. Hope you guys are having a good Easter. I know over in the UK, you guys are pretty much done with your Easter, so I hope you had a good time. And just for giggles, we'll throw. Oops! Don't do that. We'll throw that into the chat. And you can hear my dog barking in the background. I've actually got my garage open. Don't look at all my other crap that's in there. But it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be like around 80 degrees. It's been almost a year since I've turned an Easter egg. This year, we've got a little carbide to help. Up a little bit. If you notice down the bottom, I am now an affiliate with Starbond. So if you need some Starbond and you want to help me out, use the GDT Blair, and it'll give you 10% off. I know it's not a lot, but it's better than a kick in the head. So this is flinging stuff at me because this is end grain, and I don't think I want to turn that piece. I think that should probably be firewood. So let's take that off. Already had a couple pieces flung at me. Let's see here. It's a smaller one, but I bet I can make an egg out of that. A little nub off there. Well, hey there. How you doing, Robert? Glad you could join me today. I'm just doing like everybody else does. I'm making some Easter eggs. Happy Easter to you. I hope you have a good day. You and Harry. Oh, that's a good looking egg. Got a little rip down on the bottom of there. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about it. One thing I was going to do that I've only been turning for a little over a year, and last year when I started doing Easter eggs, we had a tradition that when the kids were around, we would hide a whole bunch of Easter eggs out in the yard and all that kind of stuff, and then whoever found the golden egg ended up getting a special prize. And so, keeping with tradition, I actually started making golden eggs, and so let's make one today, and I'll show you how I do it. Yeah, there's just a little rip right over in here. Kind of a void. Strange. But it's got kind of cool grain going through it, but we're not going to care because we're going to turn it gold. So one thing that I got the idea from Kim Tippin. She actually was doing some different things with this. I found this at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but anyway, this is kind of a waxy kind of stuff that actually comes out really cool. I am going to put a glove on because if you get this on your skin, it really doesn't like to come off. And you just use a clean towel. It's somebody's birthday today. I have my garage door open, and so I get to hear all of the birds and neighbors. Apparently they're going over to Grandma and Grandpa's house for Easter, and good on them. So anyway, all you have to do is just rub this stuff on. It goes on pretty thick. And definitely don't do this while it's running. You just have to lay it on because, I mean, this stuff is sticky. Last year I ended up making a blue egg that kind of had it looked like a globe, and it came out really cool, and I used blue and this gold embellishing, and I'm just using little bits, and it just spreads out, and it's just thick, and eventually it turns really hard. I don't know exactly what is in it. Anyway, got to get it down around that base and fill in these little voids here. Anyway, you can see how this is really thick. Now, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Now, I'm not putting any pressure or very little pressure on this. I'm just trying to even everything out. And just a little bit is coming off. Woohoo! Like I said, you have to be careful because that grabs. And you really don't even have to put any other finish on top of this because they are nice and shiny, and as you can tell right there. Well, hello Edwin, good morning, happy Easter to you. And we still have some little spots, so let's fill those in. But Edwin, if you didn't see, this is what I'm using. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's about $7 per lid. And honestly, this stuff lasts a very, very long time. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. So, but thank you, Kim Tippin, for giving me the idea. And let's just kind of make sure all of those little spots are filled. Turn the lathe back on. Alrighty, so there's that, and let's part it off. Let's see here. Whoa, that was just that. That was my bad, for sure. I did that in the wrong orientation, and wow. See if I can still have a good shape on it, and then we can put some gold on it. Okay. Well, I guess nobody's perfect, and I am definitely not. But I learn with every turn. Hey, that's a good motto. Learn with every turn. And there we go. So let's get this out of here. Hope you guys are having a good Easter. I know I keep saying that, but thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. It's not so terrible. And then get some more of the embellishing wax. At least that's what I'm calling it. I don't know if it's an actual wax or not. It sure feels like a wax, but it's really thin and different, and or not thick and different. But sorry, I know you're not seeing what I'm doing here. So anyway, so you can make it special for your grandkids, your kids, somebody else's kids, whatever. Turn some golden Easter eggs, and comes out really cool. And I mean, this stuff is just dry, and it, like I said, it actually hardens. And so anyway, there's one golden Easter egg. We'll put that right there. So just for the fun of it, let's turn another one. And Mr. Deadwood Casting. Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Easter to you. And let's see. let's do one out of, I believe this is oak, and we won't color this one. We'll just try to make it pretty. And, you know, I know Easter eggs are not hard to do, but it's good practice. Let's see how centered we are on that. It's not bad. I'm going to keep that on there just for a teeny bit, just to... Let's see. Nope, that didn't work. There's USB. Integrated. Ah! Yeah. Change camera, quick! Ah! Oh, that's a good. Hopefully this one won't freeze. We'll try that. Alrighty. So let's see here. I'm actually not going to do the skew on that. This down just a hair.
Okay, so with this one, this will be the bottom half. Hey, Barry. Sorry, you snuck in on me. Welcome. So I just happened to think that maybe I might want to do something here because it gave me an idea. Don't you love it when you have a design change? Gonna take this out of here. And I want more of an egg look, so I need to shape this a little bit better. Oops. kind of knocked it out of shape a little bit. Let's see if we can recover from that. Hate it when I do that. See if that fixes it. That's a little better. Still a little bit out of round, but not terrible. I'm so glad this thing hasn't frozen up yet, because this camera doesn't like to stay on. So interesting. I got to get that little nub off there. That's going to drive me nuts. So like I said, this is oak, and maybe what we'll do, just for the fun of it, we're going to do a little dyeing on here. We're using that. I just put a couple coats on there, let it dry. Now, this is not the water-based. Well, okay, it was at one time, but it is no longer. There is denatured alcohol in there. And I let all of the water evaporate out. And, well, I kind of helped it a little bit. Once you put the denatured alcohol in there, it actually kind of takes the water away from it. And let's see here. Looks like my egg is bleeding. So I'm not really worried about that part because that you can take that off there, and then just with a very light sand, get rid of that. See how that goes away? So now I'm going to use some of this. It looks backwards, and I really hate that it looks backwards. Let's switch cameras on here. There we go. And this triple coat, it is actually really awesome stuff. And it really doesn't take very long to dry, but you can see how much of a shine it's put on there. I mean, I've just put just a teeny bit on there. You guys, I'm sure, can hear our neighbors. The kids are playing outside, but it's actually nice to have them outside. Let's see here. Let's do a quick Instagram shot just for giggles. Come on now. There we go. And just like that. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but if you do, you're going to see what we just turned. But you're here now, so you're seeing what I'm turning. So anyway. So this is going to dry real quick. And I think I'm only going to do one coat on here. Now this is probably not real smart, but I'm going to do it anyway because what I'm going to do is will probably get sawdust in here. But I'm going to part this off real quick. Let's see. No, that's almost dry already. Still maybe just a tad tacky, but let's part it off anyway. Sorry, you got to turn on some light here because I'm not seeing what's going on. So one thing I did that's bad. Well, see how it's sticking? We might be able to fix that, but anyway. And there she is. And you have a nice little Easter egg gift that you can give somebody. And this little nub on the bottom here, we'll take that off, but I'll do that more when it dries. Hey, David. Thanks for coming in. And let's see here. All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. But thanks for joining me. And Klondike, thanks for coming in. I didn't miss you. I didn't want to miss you. Let me put it that way. That sounded bad. That's okay. You know, it's on YouTube. If you really want to go back and see what I was doing, you can scroll through it real quick. But I hope you guys have a good Easter. And I hope you have family around you. One thing that I probably, I don't know if I should or shouldn't, but we just had a death in the family. My wife's father passed away.
last week. Actually, just this, yeah, and really brings perspective on a lot of things. If ever you've had a family member pass away, brother, mother, sister, father, um, um, thank you. Um, it, he was my 6th grade teacher, believe it or not. And yes, I ended up hooking up with his daughter later on in life. But the man was truly incredible. He was a carver and a collector and gemologist, and he was always first and foremost a teacher. And just an amazing guy. Anyway, so point being is those that are around you and far away from you, don't take them for granted. It's really easy to do. But anyway, you guys have a great Easter. Do a good turn daily, both on your lathe and to somebody else out there who may need it. Always be looking for somebody else in need that you can help out. But I'm going to end this, and thanks again for joining me.